Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. I got the button presses screwed up. But at least this time, I remembered to turn off the face mode. All right, here we go. We got the fourth and final delivery today from the supply drop. I'll move that over to the character I'll be playing. Get a few more people in here to enjoy the unboxing of the box. Got 5 keys, 1 golden key, and something else that I don't remember off the top of my head.
You can never have too much treasure.
I guess you never have too much treasure. Let's see. So it is the calligrapher's weapon choices. Third item. In. Oh, fine. We'll clear up a little space. There.
Another.
There. And then we'll swap over to the character we will be playing this evening. She's a charmer because she's a mesmer charmer. Che the Charmer. You can't see her name. Che the Charmer. I've had a occasionally trying day. And now I'm going to try to relax. Supposedly, they fixed something. Let's find out if they did indeed fix it. That needs to go in the bank eventually. We now have more of those than we need. We'll drop a feast of mushroom pizza shortly.
Another.
Alright, this takes us to Camosis Isle, the new housing instance. I have done nothing in it other than activating it. So, but supposedly we now have a third portal over here, and it does look like indeed we have one. That's to what, Lion's Arch, I think? Yep, that one is to
Sharper still.
Shipwreck Strand, and this one's to the Wizard's Tower. So Shipwreck Strand we can get to. We have no direct portal to Janther Wilds from this one. I thought they were adding a fourth instead of just a third. Interesting. It would be nice if we had one for the other place that we could conceivably want to go to. But hey. Okay, so evidently that only works if the character has actually gone there. In other words, it's fucking useless. We'll just go to Lion's Arch and we'll go through that way then. Good evening to those of you who have joined me. I've had a day, so I will attempt to relax. I may not succeed, but I will attempt.
Fresh Gandharan apples.
I'm sorry. Fresh Gandharan apples, I only get those from my approved apple dealer. And he's not in the city anymore. Back to Shipwreck Strand we go, and there we are. What's the point of not allowing you to go there from your housing? I have no idea. It worked the other way, where you could exit to Janther Wilds from the Janther Wilds housing. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is more of the usual that we've been doing. We're going to hopefully finish up the
Another.
XP bar and maybe track down the final mastery point we need. And we are going to be training Troubadour. But I'm not going to miss grabbing
I've
a little
sailed my fair
quick and
share
easy
of rough
XP.
water. That's the sort of voyage my people would view as their own.
And then in a little while, did move them. I did. Oh, that's right. I wanted to drop. I'll drop this in Holgar. We'll pop open the Visions of Eternity launch supply drop week 4. Use the 5 keys and 1 golden key. Oh, missed one. Don't want to be missing any of those. That's one of the reasons we're here. Also, they give really good XP. And I did figure out why I was getting so much more XP. It's we do have the XP bonus from Extra Life, which is 1 stack for every $5,000 or $10,000 donation, and presumably that is 5% experience gained from all sources. 12 stacks, 60%. That explains why we're picking up XP so much more quickly than we were. Thank you to everyone who donated. A worthy cause indeed. Extra Life. To be commended for your generosity. Grab that. For XP. For 10,000. Grab the waypoint. Didn't miss any others, did I? No. Okay. So, hero points, XP, and 1 mastery point are the primary objectives. And I'll be opening half a dozen Black Lion
You think the
chests.
rat problem is getting worse?
And one of them will be a guaranteed uncommon or better. We'll see if we remember from yesterday. I think it was 3123. 3213. Anyway. Three, 1. Okay, now. 3, 2, 1. No, 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 3. I have View to Vista in Cantha. Seriously? I guess technically I was in Cantha. This character was in Cantha. I don't remember actually checking out the Vista, but was I close enough? I got credit? Don't know. I am confused. I am confuzzled. Touch and go. Grab the Vista. Again, it's like over 10k, right? Yeah. 10,400 XP. Another hero point. Good evening to all of you who've joined me.
Artifacts buried along the seafloor of...
We've got one more over there, and that'll allow us to open up Troubadour. Troubadour now opened. Let's see. Wandering Mist will build up notes instead of summoning clones. Shatters are replaced by instrument skills, which consume notes to continue playing and gain access to tales. Those are the utility skills, presumably. Instrument. Perform with your loot. I like loot. I like fat loots, and I cannot lie. Sending out damaging sound waves toward an enemy and healing tones towards allies. The loot will then consume all notes to continue playing in the background. The loot's duration is extended for each note consumed. And this is, I believe, the last of the specs that I have not previously owned. Coelacanths, very nice. Everyone thought the coelacanths were extinct until one got caught. Nature does like her little tricks, you know. I'll try out. I'm just following the path to see where it takes me. One of the grottos I evidently have not been to previously. A splendid chest. Okay, well, I will open that. Because it's, you know, splendid. Does it have two entrances? It does appear to be the only thing in here is that splendid chest, along with the attractive life goodies. I have no idea if this is the same route or a different route. Probably the same, but I don't know that. Different. And more downness. I've only found 6 of the 11 grottos, so... 7 out of 11. Definitely had not seen this one. There was another splendid chest. I do not remember there being
Nothing like the spoils of war.
A boat in any of the others. I do wonder, is this one built by the Skrit?
Swiftly.
Last time I saw a Skrit built boat, they built it underground and upside down. We got more down over there, but I want to examine the boat first. Having not been here before, curious. Alright, so that just appears to go that away. This goes up to the platform. I'm going to assume there's nothing special or interesting in here, but I'm keen to find out regardless. Pieces of 8, mateys.
Swiftly.
It would be a great place to put, I don't know, something. Not sure what you'd put, but it's cool. I would definitely rate this at or toward the top of the grotto simply because it's got something cool, interesting, and different. It's got a boat.
Swiftly.
How did the boat get in here? I think is a completely logical question to ask. Evidently, it got in here by teleportation. We have anything down here? No. Sometimes a guy just needs to poke around. Also needs to get back on his speed vehicle for a little faster look-sees around-sees. Suppose there's any other way out. No, we are just going to teleport back to Hulgard. That one was nifty. I don't know what they should have done in there, but it would have been nice if they'd done something.
The seas of Castora have claimed
Let's
many
go ahead and
vessels.
drop a pizza.
Even the waters of our own little pool here are
Because it's
no
mushroom pizza.
safe.
I don't like mushrooms.
Never let the surface deceive you.
In fact,
Who knows
next to
what
it, let's go
secrets
ahead and
lie
drop
below.
some birthday cake. I'd much rather have birthday cake than anything else. Ugh. All right, Club Canuck. Sorry, Pub Canuck has another hero point.
Time and again, working under pressure truly brings your
All right, we
Men
will-
ringing down. Turn the sails.
we'll have
Chop up my ale,
some
you
spicy
scallywags.
chicken wings.
Pipe down, old man.
Guess I was having a little too much fun
I'm assuming
there.
that's milk that we're sipping to avoid the catastrophic heat levels of the wing sauce. It's about to run out. We're about to succeed. Yay! Tails heal and grant protection to nearby allies.
History is mine.
Well, a quick 10,000 XP for the Vista. You don't even have to look. I said 18,000. Oh, they're going to attack me, aren't they? They are.
Might makes right.
Pretty good DPS for an old man just mostly pushing buttons. I'll take that. Almost 7K. Our character, he's got no idea how to play. Hasn't played for a long time. I'll take that. I missed a couple. Sure did. It's not like I miss much. It's cabbage. Cabbage is fine. I think we're heading into the underground for our next batch of points. Following this other player. Getting all the attention. I appreciate his effort. We have Hero Point to the north of us. Clowns to the left of us. Jokers to the right.
Over here. Could use an assist. Managed to track the universe here without them.
There I am. Knock him back into the other guy. Oh, tactical work by the old man and everything. Well, at least until Hero Point. Yeah, not bad, actually, given that my familiarity with the build is quite limited. I have a Hero Point in that direction that had a dead guy at it, dead player. Either he rezzed or released. Continue. I do enjoy fire, more fire, believe it or not, even more fire. Done. That's another one that this will be the 9th time I think I've done it, so yeah, I've picked up. Contrary to popular belief, I can be taught, actually. Dead end here, I think. Yep. Down to about less than 20%, I would say, left of the good evening to you, your dudeness. Less than 20% of the just plain XP to go. We'll grab this POI, because we can. Well, yes, I said lol out loud. I feel shame, but I will get over it. And how are all of the dude things this evening? I hope you're duding just fine. It just never stops. It is below us. Oh, that's right. It's on the other side over here. He's come over all dead, so how about we commune? Let me commune. Let me just finish my commune. All good and chill? Thank you. You're most welcome indeed. I'm working on the chill and the good. Thumbs up. I couldn't possibly agree more. Okay, alcohol's a drug. Don't do drugs, kids. So there, you've had your civics lesson. Don't be like me. Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually really solid advice. Don't be me. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
I hunt minerals inland. Mission of great import.
Ooh, great
You want
import.
to take part? I can see it. Join me.
So we have a couple of keys, a few keys. More than a handful of keys. A handful of keys would be 5 keys. We've got 6 keys. As part of the final delivery of the supply drop for the expansion, I will be opening those relatively shortly. We have 5 regular keys and 1 golden key. Golden key unlocks an uncommon or better goodie. It's really nice. I like goodies. Can't lie. I would like the alternate gateway. Looks pretty cool. So if I'm going to get an uncommon, that's the uncommon I would like. Sir, could you please just stop being a jerk?
Enough.
I gotta say, I'm doing solid damage. Given how little I have played this in the past, we've got 3 points. So 1, 2, and 3. Symphonic resonance. Instruments provide bonuses while playing in the background. Lively lute and crescendo grant bonuses to affected allies. And harmonize. Gain a note when you use a phantasm skill. Alright, here we go.
Slash it all.
That was not kind at all. I did not appreciate that.
Dodge this.
So dodge this, jerk.
Enough.
How about even more things throwing at your head?
Might makes right.
Oh, that was not good. Moving backwards into an already cabin. They couldn't beat me. I'm too tough. Yeah, that was not great XP. Or, sorry, great DPS. I'll take the... Oh, you little jerk. Respawning buttholes. Saw a trailer earlier about something for Guild Wars Reforged. That is correct. The original Guild Wars. Guild Wars 1, which is not an MMO. It's, essentially, it's an RPG with co-op and PvP. Is getting a reforge. They're doing updating stuff, and they're also planning on eventually probably bringing out new stuff. So if you never were interested in the past, or if you own it, you might want to take a look, especially once it actually releases. Now keep in mind, not an MMORPG, but it is an RPG. Some people will call it an MMO light, where all of the sort of, there is lobby space, shared social hubs, and then everything else is instance driven. Next up, when you use an instrument above the note threshold, create an afterimage that plays the instrument after a delay. Yeah, I played Guild Wars a few times in the past. The last time I did was on stream. Not the first time I've done it on stream, but I got enough help and assistance from the community, the Guild Wars 1 community, that I managed to get to the cap finally, and understand the game a lot better because of the assistance I got. The community was very welcoming.
We must ensure the ritual preparations are in order.
Very, very helpful. They gave me a bunch of freebies. It was... I have found that in the past, when I stream older games that are theoretically, you know, deprecated. No one plays that anymore. I always get the kindest and most generous players sticking their head in to try and, convert a player to the game that they love. Tale of the Second Scion. Deliver the story of Aurene and the Dragon Cycle, rejuvenating nearby allies and increasing their incoming healing. Well, that sounds like support. Do I look like the kind of guy who does support? No. We are what? Maybe 10% from finishing off the XP for the mastery. We still need one more mastery point, and then I'm also here for the hero points for this character. Evidently, I'm malnourished. And the person who dropped the cake just vanished. Fortunately, I have a cake of my own. Birthday cake.
Power flow at 30%.
Power flow is
Rerouting.
at 30%, so I'm rerouting. Is this got the petting the fox? Yes, this is the petting the fox hero point. Head pats. So today we saw further reinforcement of my biggest complaint about the expansion so far, which was including in 3 of the chapters, including a collection required to advance it. On the first day, mine was bugged, and it cost me 5 hours that day and 2 hours the next day to get through it. So that was the first one. The last patch, they changed the listed location for several of the locations you have to go to in the second and third collections, which means each of the second and third collection, the pointers to where to go were wrong. At least one in both of them. All 3 of the collections were broken at launch. And now they've made it so you don't have to wait for half an hour to get the message that tells you where you can go with the now fixed locations. Twinkies you'll go finish? Oh, I'm so sorry. What? Did you feel a sudden urge to regurgitate? When I was a kid, so this was back in the mid-17th century, my brother and I both took our allowances and went to the local grocery store and bought all the Twinkies we could afford. Neither one of us has ever had a Twinkie since. Ever. Tale of the Soul Keeper, Almora Soul Keeper. Rouse allies with the Legend of Almora Soul Keeper, granting offensive boons. Might, Fury, and 4 seconds of quickness. Seems pretty okay to me.
Good to see you again, Wayfinder.
It's good to be seen.
Plenty more to do around.
Although, to be more accurate, I'm more obscene than seen, really. So I'm going to guess I was like 6 or 8 the last time I had a Twinkie, because I had like a half a dozen. And I never, ever wanted another one.
Seems like we're finding a lot out here right now. Been bringing back big hauls so far.
Oh, so close. We're going to hit it in the next half an hour. Then I have to try and find another mastery point. That may not be easy. Although the 3 I got yesterday didn't take too much time. He said, trying to talk himself into it. Flustering Flute now applies Torment. Dodging reduces the recharge Flustering Flute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Choyaville. We still have no idea how I'm supposed to dance in front of the fire. But the race is ongoing. 2 players have finished. We have another hero point we need.
Oh, good, Wayfinder. You're just perfect for this region.
But I don't want to mess with the race, so I'll come back once the race finishes. I actually want to check and see if we've got more information on that mastery point achieved. Visions of Eternity, Starlit Wield. Cuckoo Clock is the other one. Lost No Longer. Hidden Depths of the Lost Basilica. Magic Essence. Where is it? Did I miss it up above? No, it doesn't have a point. I was looking for it to finish off the second tier of the mastery. That's what it was. So I don't need that one for a mastery point. Mastery points will have to come from elsewhere. I finished off that the second tier, which gives you the mastery point, so I don't need that achieve any longer. I mean, I want it because Dancing with Choya. Ooh, I want to dance with some Choya. I'm not going to sing it to you anymore. You don't deserve that kind of punishment. I think I'm going to lose flying here in a sec, so we'll go as high as we can. I think I got dismounted just as I landed. And I can mount up again. Pardon me as I commune with this place of power once more. Yes, so close. Next, Shredding. Lively Loot fires additional wave at your enemy. The loot's damage bonus is increased. So I guess it's a little heavy metal thunder. Close. So close. Oh. That is... Oh, is that the one? Yes, that is the one. Inside. I was not able to find that one when I went looking on my main. Inside, fighting for 5 minutes, killing everything, and still wasn't able to find it again. This puzzle is pretty easy most of the time. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be easy. We're going to hit 3 and then either 1 and 5 or 5 and 1. Doesn't matter. So, 3. We've got enough for the next one. That one was Fortissimo. After using Crescendo, gain a note every interval for a duration. Gain increased attributes for each instrument you have playing. And Tale of the Tortured Mastermind. Recall the cruelty of Scarlet Briar. as you revile your target with a battery of insults. You tell them, for instance, that their mother was a hamster and their father smelled of elderberries. Gives them some torment, weakness, and vuln. Big defiance break on that. All right, there was the cooking thing that I was trying to figure out and failing to figure out yesterday. Cuckoo clock, no. Lost no longer. Meandering magic. That's the meandering magic jumping puzzle. No. Weird. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take a momentary break from the running around to open up the Visions of Eternity launch supply drop week 4. There we go. We have 5 Black Lion chest keys and 1 golden Black Lion chest key. What we will get a Black Lion statuette. We will get a Black Lion material bag, Visions of Eternity. We will get 2 commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks. Maybe the die kits if I get lucky. The crafting materials are always welcome. Bad ones include the teleport to a friend. I have 200 sitting in my bank and another 150 scattered out around characters. The transmutation charges, I have 1,500. That's not good. I don't need more of those. So, not everything is equally good. We have a 10% chance on the regular keys and a 100% chance on the golden key of getting an uncommon or better. The uncommons are the Thunder Crag weapon skins, which are a Earth Lightning combo platter of visuals. So this one's on fire and has sort of an earthen lightning type effect on the side as well. So it is sort of a combo fire and earth. They're not bad at all. The Dragon Essence skins are pretty good too. These are the rares. They have the sort of glowy bit and a nice big dragon that has got really awful breath. And then the super rares we'll never get. What I would most like would be the Asuran Conjured Doorway skin. So that looks pretty cool, and I think it's dyeable. Right. Is the other one dyeable that we have? Dyes. No. Okay. So those are my preferred outcomes. We're going to click here, and we're going to get a common, and hopefully a 5th item will appear, and that will be an uncommon or better. The tree one, I certainly think is, you can say, looks cooler, but having a second option for characters who aren't in the botanical theme would be primo. Especially if it's dyeable and the other one's not. So, common, and a 10% chance for an uncommon or better. It has been 20, 25, maybe 30 keys since I've got an uncommon or better. Historically, I used to open, every time I got a new lockbox, I would open 25 of them. I'd drop $20 and open 25. Over time, with an average of 10% and 25, I should get 2.5. I had a higher than average number over that length of time. My estimate was 2.7 or 2.8 was my average. I got as many as 6 once, and I think only twice did I ever get none. So overall, I've had pretty good luck, but it has been a while. We'll see if we can get lucky with one of the Black Lion regular chest keys. Here we go. Not that one. Die kit is nice, though. I like the die kit. That is a Black Lion. That's one of the secrets of the obscure material bags. I have my reasons for doing it this way. Trust me. Nope. Okay, this is as good as you can get without getting an uncommon or better. A die kit and an unlock. Unlocks are always fun. No guarantee they're good, but they're always fun. Come on. Nope. Black Lion ticket claim scrap is fun. 10 of those get you a Black Lion claim ticket, which gets you one of the current skins. The Revive Orb, I am not enthused. We'll just leave it at that. 2 more regular keys, and you owe me. They're not listed. Oh, the upgrade extractors, which I have 138 in the bank, and something I can sell for a gold. That one really annoys me. Last chance with the regular keys. Nope. And garbage and not good. So, overall, I'm going to say this was a poor result. So, we have 1 key left, and this one is guaranteed an uncommon or better. It'll go there. Please, be good. Give me the gate. Glyph of the Herbalist. That actually might be something I can sell for a bunch. The glyphs are, I think, rares. Yes, the glyphs are rares. Now, some glyphs are very valuable, some are not. I don't need it. I'm guessing not. Ooh, I'll take 40 gold. 40 gold is not an unreasonable, although it is kind of disappointing to not get anything, you know, specifically cool. I will real quick head to the Mistlock Sanctuary to drop this stuff off in the bank and open a couple more of those items. You know, I got something I can sell for a reasonable amount of gold, which isn't bad, so I'm not going to complain about it. But you kind of want something cool, and I can't say that's cool. Also, that glyph, because it's currently available, is probably dropped in price today. So let's see. That can go in. That can go in. That can go in. That can go in. Those can go in. Oh, God. I have to consume those. That can go in. All right. Give me a sec here. We're going to work our way through the rest of this stuff. We're going to sell the outright crap, which is the junk I already had in my inventory, and the thing I can sell for a gold. Come on, ArenaNet, 1 gold. At least give us, you know, when you have other things that are dropping, they start at I think a gold 50. Come on, a gold. All right. Yeah, gold 50. So, first off, we have a Black Lion material bag, Secrets of the Obscure.
And I deserve it, too.
That one actually has some value, I think. Glacial Lodestone. 40 silver. We have 6 of the Black Lion material bags for the new expansion.
And I deserve it, too.
We got 8 of the raw enchanting stones, which I have so far 11, so I haven't been racking up many of those. We got a Mystic coin. One of the changes they made in today's patch will be driving the prices of globs of ectoplasm back up. They had dropped down to like an all-time low because there was a mechanic for farming in the expansion that needed nerfing. But as is sadly often the case, exploit early and exploit often. The people who were abusing it made a lot of money. Everyone else will end up regretting not abusing it. This is a Black Lion Lockbreaker kit. In here, I normally go with the machetes, as I get vials of Chak acid from a daily thing. Okay, so we have one guaranteed armor unlock, and we have die kits. We'll start with the Primordius dies. I have all of the commons, all of the uncommons, and all the rares. Do I have all of the exclusives? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we'll open these. We can get exclusives, and maybe one of our... No, we didn't even get good exclusives. We didn't get exclusives. They're both perfectly fine dies. The lava die is nice. The one on the right side, and basic orange is also fine. In the frost dies, again, I have all the commons, uncommons, and rares. The exclusives. 2 of them I don't have, which means there's an 8% chance I get a die I don't already have. It's not an exclusive. So these get shipped off to my friend and Guilty. Who will see to their ending up in the guild bank. I am going to go ahead and sell that at that price, less 1 copper. Alright, we have the guaranteed armor unlock. This is any non-legendary armor skin that you have not already unlocked. There are a lot, as you can tell. A lot. An awful lot. Including backpack unlocks. Now, some of these will be incredible. Some of them will be crappy. But it's always fun to find out which one you got. Here we go. Claws of Dakota. Obtained from dungeon vendors. So I could have gotten those pretty cheaply. They are heavy armor. But they're not bad. But I'm going to say that they are like on a 10 scale, they're like a 4, 3.5. Nothing special. Those keys were not great. I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. We also have a calligrapher's weapon choice.
Rising.
And these are meant to be sort of artist inspired. Oh, it looks like they've got an animation. Is that correct? They do have sort of an ink-like animation. So this is the spear. Move this over here. Warhorn. I guess they're all going to have the dripping ink animation, which is cool. Torch. Not one of the better torches. Sword. I do like the fact that it has sort of the extended grip. And then it looks like the nib of an old style pen. Things you got, don't want. Can you sell them? Not these ones. If I had gotten any of the uncommon or rare skins in the Black Lion chest, these ones and these ones, yes, those can be sold. But these are unlocks, and so they can't be sold. They can't be sold separately. These ones, anyway. The staff. The staff looks more like a spear than the spear did. Right now the spear is leading because I just don't have that many spear skins. That's the shield. Scepter, or Skepter, as I like to mispronounce it. Rifle. Pistol. Very, very six-shootery. Mace. Hammer time.
Sharper still.
Can't really get a look at that one. These boxes, the preview boxes, need to be resized. Arena net. The great sword. Very similar to the regular sword with the pen nib tip. The focus. Ah, that's a very nice focus skin. That's a nice focus skin. Dagger. Similar to the sword again. Not surprising. Short bow. Long bow. Again, the sort of the pen nib motif. Axe is okay. I think I'm going to go with the spear. I don't have a lot of spear skins. More spear skins am good. Give me spears. Spear skin. Do I have a spear on this character? I don't think so. But we'll apply it.
I'm good.
Probably the underwater. Yeah, the underwater skin. It's low level. Doesn't matter. We've got plenty of transmog charges. We established that earlier. Okay, so that is all of the goodies from today's supply drop. I will now return to the map where I left it. And I will take a quick break to refill my cup because it's empty and we can't have that. The old man is back. And I even remember to remove that. Go me. Oh, look. What were the odds? Another hero challenge. Not really a challenge, though. Some of them are challenges, but not many in this expansion. Or, yeah, I guess they haven't had any since End of Dragons. Hero challenges. 30 hero points in 30 hero points in the expansion or hero challenges. Not that many are really any kind of challenge, which is fine. For instance, I mean, you could have what we had in Heart of Thorns, where a lot of the challenges were real freaking challenges. Through practice and repetition on the first map, Verdant Brink of Heart of Thorns, I can do 9 of the 11 hero challenges on almost any of the specs. I can't do the bat. I can't do the frog. I think I could probably learn to do the bat. I don't think I could learn to do the frog. The frog hits freaking hard. Somebody's got me lit up. But frankly, this is... Oh, are we there? We've got the experience points. So all we need now is hero points to finish off this character's elite specialization and one more mastery point. and we'll have finished off the mastery tracks and all of the stuff I was hoping to get done tonight. That doesn't mean I'll be done, but it does mean I will have it all done. Right now we are at 1 of 3 objectives.
Swiftly.
Swiftly. Let's see, they nerfed the skimmer today. They decided, I think correctly. What do we need? Another 80 points? 70 points. That the 2 ability, basically giving them sort of poor man's flying, was too powerful, and I would agree it was. They've given the cooldown, changed the cooldown on that from 15 seconds to 25 seconds, I think. Which is probably good. It was overpowered.
There's so much wild
As
magic
it's faster
here,
than
and so closely.
The other flying mounts from a ground start, let's say. I can turn these in, and I will, because we're going to get XP for it. We don't need the
This
XP
is a
anymore,
good,
I gotta say, because we're already
a
capped
good
out.
start, but I can still carry more.
That one we need. We need 7 more hero challenges complete. Take me up. Let's sky scale it because it's easy, and also because it's peasy. All right, somebody just said opening the basilica. If the basilica is open, there's a mastery point to be gotten. Doesn't look like it's open. Bonk. Oh, didn't know I could get the POI there. I've gotten the mastery point that's available, but there's another one available for like reaching the depths of the basilica. So that was a lie. Okay, maybe not a lie. Maybe I'm not understanding. Maybe they're not understanding. But I'm going to call it a lie anyway. Trait not yet trained. Additional training in Troubadour is needed. Syncopate. Deafening drum releases additional quick wave after a delay. Deal damage to enemies you disable. I unlocked a trait. Syncopate. Sorry, I'm done. I won't do that again. Probably. Alright, is this the one that was stupid to me yesterday? I think it was. Where I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And it's a feature. Not a bug. Well, not according to me. According to me, it was a bug. You guys done? There. All right, now this time we should actually get a mushroom. There's the mushroom.
Healthy and hale.
He blew up. Didn't realize he was dead. I knew he blew up. He blew up? I knew that he blew up when he was dead. I just didn't realize he was dead yet. Because I'm stuck in this incredibly enclosed space. And sadly, the game does not handle camera movement particularly gracefully a lot of the time. That's not uncommon. That's a complaint I frequently have about a lot of MMOs. That in essence, they do not handle camera movement gracefully. We got 4 left, 5 left. I'm going to guess 5 left. 5 left it is. That was Love's song. Oh. Harmonious harps. Distortion lasts longer. Strike damage from nearby enemies is reduced by while the harp is playing in the background. Strike damage is non-damage over time. We've already got that one. There are 2 types of damage in the game: strike damage and damage over time. Condition damage. I know most of you who are watching are probably Guild Wars 2 players, but I like to restate the obvious occasionally, just because it can be a little bit of context. Goes a long ways. Let's see. Are we missing any? We are missing that one? We are missing that one so far. Let us not be missing that. We have 5 more to go. And then we can try and figure out if we can come up with a way to get 1 more mastery point. I'm communing. Again. 4 to go. 4 to go! Don't need to do that, Lens. You've got all the XP already. You own all the XP in the world, Lens. You can stop. Give it a break. Relax. Kick back. Enjoy your adult leisure beverage. I'm working on that. So far, it's going okay. Alright, this is me fighting a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Not a full-sized one, you know. A little baby Rex. Alright, we've got 5 up. Let's see, so that's distortion. I think that's the one we want, is the confusion. Oh, we have another player. Let's go. We're both going to get this one right about now. Oh, I can unlock this one free, I think. So each class has 1 free unlock amongst the hero points where they don't have to do something. And I think that one is mine, but because the other player was here, it may not have worked correctly.
Had enough?
But I can do it the old-fashioned way like that. That's just fine. Making friends. That's one of the things I like about the game so much is somebody showing up where you're doing something in this game. That's good news. Altered chord. Crescendo prompts your last played instrument to take the spotlight, augmenting crescendo's effects. And Tale of the Valiant Marshal. Oh, singing about Traherne? No, thank you. Although it does give stability and stability. Orate the heroism of Traherne, calling nearby allies to action. Break their stuns and brace them for battle. So stab, resistance, and stun break. We have 1 left. Requires 25 points for the Tale of the Queen. August Queen, I think. We need 3 more. That's 1. We have 3 more in. But we can, there's one of them we can't get here because we don't know how to get it yet. So we will have to be going back to the other map. And I may have to resort to some serious cheesing to get that last hero point, but I believe there is a cheesing method that will. Got one more somewhere in this area. I don't remember exactly where. I tend to do a very organized route when I do a map exploration. I tend to pick edges and then work my way around the map and then back into the middle. It's the tiniest bit anal retentive and mental. I accept that description. The last one is just a wee bit east. Back to the other map. We'll grab that. We may have to swap characters if there's nothing obviously obtainable. In the way of mastery points. There are not a bunch of... Doesn't seem like there are a bunch of sort of easily available extra points. Some of the masteries are more generous that way from prior expansions. In Central Tyria, I've got 3. Pack Commander, I've got 9. Well, the 9 is also for those 2. Heart of Thorns, I've got 2 left over after finishing everything. Path of Fire, 3 left over after finishing it. Well, not even finishing everything. There are things I didn't complete, but I have far more than I need. Icebreed Saga, I am short on, sadly, because they didn't make enough for those to be obtainable without a lot of extra play. I have no extra EOD ones. I have 4 left for Heart of the Obscure, Janther Wilds. I have 6 left, but I didn't finish the homesteading yet. I'll need 1 more when I get there. And then in VoE, we've got 3 of the 4. I did get this, did I not? Yeah, okay. Back to yonder firsty Mappo. How about there? So currently at 1 of 3 objectives. 1 more hero point, and that will be 2 of 3.
Well, back again? You gotta work as hard as any Hogartner I've ever met.
We have not earned that one. That one will be conveniently located for our convenience.
Don't sit around just stewing. Let it out. We'll help take care of your
Stupid assassin. Just sitting there. Jerk. And I do believe that will be the last of the new elite specializations unlocked on various characters. Tale of the August Queen. Detail, or retell, how Queen Jenna protected her city in their time of need, granting allies distortion and chaos.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Excellent. That is 2 of 3 things of our intended completions completed. Now, repeatable. We haven't opened up any of these yet. Those are about doing the hearts. You do the hearts 14 times and it opens the repeatables. These are the mastery insights. We have gotten all of these. The weekly rift hunting doesn't provide any mastery points. Castoran culture does not provide any mastery points. Renown hearts, no mastery points. Okay, so Starlit Wield. We have 1 for the cuckoo clock. That's the one I think I can probably cheese. There's a mechanic for cheesing it. Lost no longer, the hidden basilica. Clear the hazards. Gather ancient magic. defeat a long lumbering defense system. I have no idea what that is, honest to God. Meandering magic, that is a JP, I believe. All the magic assets, sometimes I think that is in one of the jumping puzzles. And that is the only ones that are available. That are at least available as an obvious achieve. There are hidden achieves, but I don't know what they are because they're hidden. Meandering magic. I'll do a quick Google on that. It is a jumping puzzle in the Sparkling Sanctum in the easternmost part of the command complex in Starlet Weald. Follow the river that flows east of the Inquest facility. Reach a couple of waterfalls. Follow the water into the cave on the left. Alternately, you can fly over the rocky water. Blah, 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 blah. When you enter into the jumping puzzle area, make sure to first interact with the magic orb floating on one of the rocks. After interacting, it will scatter throughout the puzzle into smaller versions of itself you must collect. These spread clearly among the jumping puzzle path. You will have access to the teleport skill to return to the previous orb if you fall down. That sounds like that might be doable. That's in Starlet Weald. Right, okay, in the Shipwreck Stand, which is where we are right now. Soaring Cop's jumping puzzle. Find all of the magic orbs for the Astral Ward. I found 2. I don't remember which one the Soaring Cops is. Let me again do the Google box. Soaring Cops jumping puzzle. Which one is that? By talking to the Astral Ward researcher Harpa, standing by the first magic orb. Well, we'll leave that page up for now. And teleporting isn't sporting. Complete the Soaring Cops jumping puzzle without teleporting or warping. I did use the position rewinder for that one. Let's see if we can find the one that we haven't found. How's that sound? That we haven't done. Meandering magic. Okay, meandering magic. Let's open that up. The command complex. Water east of the command complex, huh? Right, so it's in here. Yes, yes. All right. We're heading back to the other map. There we go. Jumping puzzle time. Steel yourself, guys. We did the bird one last night. Shout out to Iron Maiden. First of all, that's an awesome name for a creator. A-Y-I-N. Iron Maiden. And her video on, I can't remember the name of the bird jumping puzzle. But she is a great content creator. She makes straightforward, no bullshit videos that show, for instance, in a jumping puzzle where you've got to jump to. That was all I needed, was which direction to jump in to see where I was going. That's exactly what I got from her video. Thank you, Ian. You are 56 gallons of awesome in a 55-gallon drum. Oh.
Hey, Wayfinder, you can handle a skimmer, right? I got assigned to collect.
That's a personal question. I have never. as far as photographic evidence is concerned, handled a skimmer. All right? I'm not even interested in skimmers in any way, form, or mutually agreed upon form of physical congress. What are we talking about again? Yeah. This one is gonna hurt. I am not good on the bubble jumping type of jumping quests. That's there's a guy I'm supposed to talk to first, I think. This one may hurt. This one may cause physical pain. Right, where's the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Come on, where is he? Where's he hiding? Come on, you jerk. Meandering magic. Let's see. Enter the jumping puzzle area. McFurtish first interact with the magic orb floating on one of the rocks in the water. It'll scatter throughout the puzzle. Okay, I guess I don't have to talk to this guy then? Is that correct? I think that is correct. So it's on one of the rocks, so presumably this is the one. There they go. All right, some magic has scattered. They've gone everywhere. That said completed the magic jumping puzzle. I don't think that was what they meant. Okay, that was not good. All right, is that one? Oh, it's timed. I hate timed jumping puzzles. I hate timed jumping puzzles.
Swiftly.
I cannot tell you how much I despise timed jumping puzzles. I hate them so much. Can we stop, please? Can we make it just stop? Can we make the pain stop already? Please. M3. Teleport to the point you're most recently... Okay. That is helpful. I like that. I don't have to use the positional rewinder if we've got that. I feel really lethargic at jumping right now. I'm not sure why it feels that way, but it do. Might be a char thing. Put away your big sword, Lens. Now's no time for swinging your sword around.
I did it.
actually not difficult at all, honestly. How the hell did that happen?
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
So, anyway, we have now completed all of the mastery tracks for the expansion. Now on, all the experience gets added on, and when we finish out a bar, we get spirit shards again. Our mastery rank is now 646. We have finished all 3 of the things that we wanted to get done for the day, and I'm actually freaking thrilled. I am surprised. That one was actually pretty easy. I've cursed myself now. The next time I try to do it, I will spend 45 minutes and I'll fail.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
But I guess I am the champion. I'm not going to sing at you anymore. I said I wouldn't. See, I'm not like Engelbert Meow, who actually is a trained singer, so she should sing more on her stream. My singing is a little bit closer to, well, a little bit less trained operatic professional voice quality and more musical hate crime. It just seemed like there was so much more stuff that I was going to have to be doing for that. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. Well, you know what? I'm going to celebrate. I want to do the race. The Choya race. I'm considering how much more difficult the jumping puzzle was yesterday. I was expecting a much more difficult time. It's like I built it up in my mind. It was going to be a big deal. I was going to get angry. I was going to get furious. I was going to seethe. You'd be able to see the vein on the side of my temple throbbing. No, cool. I'm pleased, actually. Well, we can't have that. I need to find something to be angry about. The Dodgers won the World Series. I'm not happy about that. Where's the NPC? Why are they not around? Well, anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can beat our personal best time here. We're going to give it a try. Full marks to ArenaNet for making a fun JP that actually is fun and...
Hey, Wayfinder, you can handle a skimmer, right? I got assigned.
I told you earlier, sir, that there is no film evidence that I've ever handled a skimmer, okay? That's just a spurious rumor put out by the anti-lens conspiracy theorists who are trying to convince everyone that I have handled a skimmer. Unless you meant like I know how to drive one, in which case, yeah. 139.6. A new lifetime. No, oh no, not quite. My previous best is still my best. 139.080. I'm the 29th fastest Choya today. And the 28 guys in front of me, a bunch of cheaters. I don't need the race. I just finished. And I got all the goodies. There's the spirit shard I was talking about. Holy crap, that was a lot of XP. That was like 3/4 of a spirit shard level. Impressive. Most impressive. Excellent. We got an extremist token. That was from the blue chest. I need to gather all of my characters who've been out here and gotten tokens and see if we can put the tokens together and get a set or two of the cosmetics. Or maybe they're not even cosmetics. Maybe they're actually armor pieces. Hey, look! Multiple players. Yay! It just has felt since the expansion started. That's 5 players in one play. It has just felt like the maps have mostly been empty. Unless there's a meta event going on. I don't know what the dealio is, as you might say. I am really pleased that we managed to get all of that done in 90 minutes, less than 90 minutes. For those who may have missed it, we got Troubadour completely trained. I'll now need to read up and respec. There is a power DPS, which is good because I'm currently wearing Berserker gear. We finished up the last of the mastery tracks for the expansion, the skimmer adaptation, so we can now ride ley lines on the skimmer. And we did that by getting about 1/4 of a level of XP and 1 more mastery point to finish that out. Those were my 3 objectives. I am pleased. We have a rift here. If it's still going, it is. I will help. Because I'm a helper. I like helping people. It's what I do.
Dodge this! And you thought I was beat.
10K. Mostly self-buffed, I think.
And I deserve it, too.
I do deserve it, too, you know. Not sure what it may be, but I'm pretty sure I deserve it. In fact, I deserve all the it that can be managed to get to me. Let's see if I can finish one of these off in time. Why is it not showing up? Why? What was that? Magical transformations reported. That thing wasn't working for me at all. But somebody has got some of the magic over here.
The vegetation here emits a strange.
Okay, I've been turned into a bird.
With your findings.
There we go.
Look at that, will you?
17 seconds left. I will get
Unexpected.
probably bronze, maybe silver. I'll take it. Right now I'm just grabbing events that are going on because I feel like it. We'll see if the crab event is going on with more than just me. I think it must be. Yes, it is. Oh, that was a bronze. I was hoping for more.
Wayfinder, my friend, come help me with these crabs if you have the time.
I'm gonna help you with the crabs. Crab me up, baby. I've been crabbed. I'm a quality crab. Boom! Oh, that's right. He wasn't expecting that. Oh, you think you can get away from us? Me and the other guy? I don't think so. Come on, candy ass. Take it like a... Okay, well, I was going to say like a man, but it is like a crab. Let's be real. Oop, the veteran is up. I'm going to run away from the veteran and grab a crab snack. You don't want to go into battle, hungry. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Maraxa is dead. That's not great. Whoop, I got the veteran on me. The veteran is no joke. I'll take on one, maybe two of the others. I missed completely that time. I have all of them on me now. Who doesn't like crabs? Me right now. I'm sure Maraxa won't mind me bringing everybody to the party. All the crabs. There we go. We won.
Crabs.
46,000. I have gotten 86,000, and I will note. Oh look, Engelbert 82,000. Of course, Fat Body, who's a regular around here, has me beat by 25,000. Fat Body, I don't know how you did it. I suspect cheating was involved. It's okay. I admire that, actually. I've completed 10 events. I did want to see, actually, what other goodies we have for the Astral Rewards right now, right? I have no interest in the other stuff at the top. Those cosmetics don't interest me at all. So, what we're looking at spending our points on, probably some more Ascended armor and a weapon. Probably the legendary starter kit. Gold coins are always good. 90 gold coins for 540 points is a bargain. So, I'm not even going to screw around. I'm so glad they finally added a slider here. Thank you. Because the previous UI implementation was a C- project at a junior college user interface design course. It was awful. I have 90 bags. Each bag has 1 gold. This does not seem like an economical way of distributing your gold. But I'm always happy to have 90 more gold. Let us see what goodies the vendors have, because that's the next thing we'll be doing. Like I've been saying since the expansion launched, the expansion quality is very good. Some of the implementations of things are poor to terrible. The expansion itself, very good. The example I've been using is the 3 collections you need to do in the storyline to advance the storyline. The first one was bugged. The second and third had several of the marked locations were incorrect. They fixed that, and today they made it so you don't have to wait around for half an hour to get the map of the location of where they are, and the instructions are better. In other words, they got a lot of complaints about how terrible that mechanic is. They have fixed it. Now, I can't even see what the fixed version is like, because if you've done it once, you don't get it on other characters, which is a mechanic I do like. If you're going to put something challenging and or time-consuming and or frustrating like that in the middle of a storyline chain, at least making it auto-pass in future alts is a huge win. I wish they did that, gave us the option for that for conversation. Because right now, for instance, it takes you an hour to get to where I am right now in the expansion. There's some interesting stuff on board the ship, but there's an awful lot of time in exposition. And I've heard it 4 times now. It's boring. Give me a way to advance past individual conversations, the way we used to have it when we had the two bodies talking at angles past each other. That was an inferior mode of narration for the storyline, granted, but the fact that you could control it line by line, click to advance to the next line of dialogue, was a huge improvement. Giving us the option to skip conversations that we've heard before, please, because right now, going through the story multiple times on alts feels terrible. All right, so we can exchange ether-rich sap for chromatic sap. You need both. I have 910 of those. Probably have like 20 or 30. I have 162? Way more than I thought. At the enchanting stones, I have 530 and 32, so I have far less of those. All right, the legendary crafting. Here we can get the gifts of adventure, the seas, the tides, shipwreck strand exploration. Not unlocked on this character. I have unlocked it on another character, but you have to unlock it on a per character basis because gifts have multiple uses, therefore 1 per character. Starlit Weald exploration. I don't think I've even finished out the Starlit Weald on any of my characters yet. I have not yet got the Survivor's Enchanted Compass or the Wreath of Service. Restless Captains, heavy stuff. Light and medium. I think they all look the same. This is to buy it, and this is buying it with the token. So you can buy it without the token. Holy shit, that's expensive. You don't want to buy it without the token. So we did just pick up one of those tokens, right? We picked up the Extremist token. Because 150 to 300 gold is a lot. That's a good solid chunk of karma. I have a lot of karma. I have like 6 million? Something like that. Gonna make me drag it out and check, aren't you? Almost 10 million karma. But looking at that, you see those numbers. That adds up pretty quick. I've got 10 million, and right there, you're looking at what? 600,000? Something like that? 500,000? So that's a lot. And then there's the price in the Aether-Rich sap as well. So if you've got the tokens, 35 to 87.5, that's not bad at all for an item of armor. So these are the captains, and I believe cosmetically they all look the same. Keep in mind they may not look great on this character. I like the jacket. Oh, I really like the jacket. And is that the shoulders? Must be. Oh, can't tell there. Let's clear the preview. This is the medium. My character is in the light. So the veil is a veil over the face. Right. The mantle. That's just the shoulders. That's a really nice shoulders piece. And then the jacket. Okay, that's, again, as usual, the art team has kicked the living shit out of the entire expansion. That jacket and shoulders, that is just kicking amazing amounts of ass. Really like those a lot. Now this is the unusual vendor. What's the extremist then? Back item. Is that like a harp? A harp for the back. Okay. These are theoretically weapons, but generally the stats are pretty limited. Oh, okay. These are additional. Oh, these. I see what these are. That's new. These are older spears for people who probably don't have the spears or don't have cool cosmetic spears. This is a way for them to get older spears. Now that spears are a more prominent part of the game, so that's cool, including ascended ones. I approve of this wholeheartedly. All right, but what about the extremis? I have this extremis token.
Time to go.
Occasionally acquired by earning silver medal or better in Starlit Wheel. I got it from the blue box. I did not get it from the green box or better. So, in fact, it's not silver medal or better. Well, maybe. I got it out of the blue box, but I did have a silver medal or better. To the field quartermasters. Well, this is a field quartermaster. Is it different on the other map? Is there two sets? Maybe there's two sets of armor. Let's find out. Fortunately, magic. Magic, magic, magic. Ayo. Right now, Sting is screaming in horror and pain in his sleep.
Good to see you again, Wayfinder.
It's good to be seen. Where's
Plenty
the
more
vendor?
to do around here.
Where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? That's not him. I thought that was him. There's the vendor. There's the vendor. Quartermaster. Extremis. Same gifts. Never extremis. Okay, so two different sets. Very nice. I don't have enough, I'm pretty sure, then, for both sets. This may be the first extremis or extremis piece that I've got. But yeah, so I can get the heavy if I wanted to. Okay, so that is also interesting. Oh, no, it's probably also available for the light. Yeah, so I could get it for the light armor. Okay. So the tokens can be used to reduce the price to reasonable prices for two sets, one for each map, and there are the 3 weights, but the cosmetics are the same between the weights. So 2 full cosmetic sets. They are stat choosable, so that is very good. Let's see what the extremist set looks like. Well, I'm already in love with the hat. Also, I'll note they made holes for the ears and the horns, so presumably also for the Asura ears. We'll wait on the mantle. We'll get the gloves. Nice, although less interesting. The footsies. The leggings. I like the glow. The coat. It's nice. It's not as good as the other set, in my humble opinion. And then the light mantle. It's a cool set, though. Not for I'm not nuts about it on the char, but it is a cool set. I definitely prefer the other set, though. The jacket and mantle on that other set, chef's kiss. They just kick bleeping ass. Which is way better than, regular ass. I'm going to assume that these are exactly the same. Yeah, they are. So the extremis, or extremis, probably extremis, set is cool. The other set is cooler. Gots to say. Let's see. Oh, right. In a silly thing, I can mount up and I can shoot people to heal them. That's right. I'm spitting at people to heal them on my skimmer. Evidently, Skimmer spit or possibly puke. It's not entirely clear which. Has healing properties. Also, who doesn't like spitting on their friends?
Back to work, son.
Back to work, exactly. Get to work, you lazy lout. Let's see, full-grown plant. I'm going to pick that up for her, for Arlene. I did her stuff yet, like yesterday. It takes a while. But hey, it's actually nice that there are other players here. There were a couple of us doing it yesterday, and it still was not fast going because it's got like a three phase or 4 phases to the event, so it didn't go quickly for the XP that we were getting at the time. It feels so much more fun doing an event like this when there's a half a dozen people running around with you.
These samples are excellent.
No, you can play solo with other people. That's one of the things I like best about the game. You're not playing alone, even when you're playing solo. Why I enjoy the open world so much in Guild Wars 2. I would have to say, to simplify it, that's why this is my favorite MMO right now.
It's as I thought. The growth and regenerative properties of the plant life in this forest is astounding. In Maguma, my fellow tree tenders and I have required months, years even, to mend the
Well, let's finish out this heart because we're here and we've got it 3/4 done. An interesting plant. I know. I should draw it. Pardon me as I draw it by pushing buttons 8 times. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. I was right. I thought like 8 or 9. Oh, an interesting creature. It looks like a duck, but evidently it's not a duck because it's interesting. I don't know if ducks are interesting. They're delicious. I missed a button. My drawing's gonna suck. I'm gonna get a B- in duck drawing. Oh, and now I pissed off a firefly. Sorry, Mal. Who gets that joke?
Glad you're back.
Anyone
I'm
get that joke?
overwhelmed with the taxonomy alone.
So, that's all it is. We just need a small investment now to cover our transportation costs. Then, once we get back to the mainland, we can
Guy killed me with a sword, Mal. How weird is that? That's the heart complete. But I'm going to finish my drawing because I'm an artist. And we don't stop until we're done, you know.
promise to repay triple my investment when I return to the mainland?
Of course! You have our word. And we've got our reputations to think about too, you know.
I mean, if we were to deceive you,
Major?
business like this again.
Thank you for letting me in on this opportunity.
And he's got a few of the things. Gift of the Elders. Local writs. Mini Tyrannus. Ooh. Tempting. Oh, it's too mini. Come on. Can't we have it be a maxi mini, you know? Although that just sounds... Never mind. Let us pretend I said nothing. Okay, this can turn me into a Choya. Is that a combat tonic? No. Too bad. Found rarely by completing events and jumping puzzles, or purchased. 100 gold. Recovered recipe. Mist Piercer. Give me a sec. I want to check. Oh, that is Ascended. Did that get added in with this expansion? Maybe. Not very interesting looking. Didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, but yeah, not that interesting looking. But I can see somebody, that's not expensive at all for the recipe. 50 silver and 50 research notes. That's not bad at all. And then they also sell, again, more spears and spear cosmetics. Deactivated chrysalis back piece. Well, I like the tech stuff, although the fact that it's kind of floating out there is a bit off-putting. I wonder if it's dyeable. It is it is stat choosy as well. 5 gold, 140,000. Oh, 1,000 of the raw enchanting stone.
Later.
Did I say later to him? That just seems so dismissive. Later, dude. Another daily complete. That is all of the dailies complete. 10 more achievement points. We are now at... We are 252 from our next box of goodies. And within sight of the 25,000 point massive achievement chest. How massive? That massive. Which isn't, all that massive, but it's nice. I'm gonna bop this character back to Shipwreck Strand, and I think I'm gonna call it an evening. If I called it a potato, would make sense. I want to thank you guys, as always, very, very much for hanging around. It was a successful evening for what I hoped to get done. We got the Mastery XP. We got the Mastery point we needed, much to our surprise. And we finished off unlocking
Sharper still.
3 for 3. Oh, one more last thing then.
Did you see what took the martingale?
We've got
barrel?
another...
Healthy and hale.
Another rift. These are worth crafting materials. Eventually, I do want to make more of the legendary armor.
Anger rising.
For the light armor, and eventually maybe the medium and heavy. I've got 3 of the light armor pieces now.
Might makes right.
Thanks also to the event, the Fractal event, the Fractal Rush event. That was really fun, cool, and rewarding, and is still rewarding if you haven't done it. You can still work through it. You won't get all the rewards, but you can unlock the best of them, which is the legendary gloves. Your choice of weight on those.
No escape. Bladestorm.
Ow. I sprained my ankle. These now, when you open them, they're now a currency, so they get deposited. So that was 8 Masterwork Essences and 4 Fine Ones. Okay, I will continue my blurb. Thank you guys for hanging out. I probably will not be back tomorrow. Probably be back on Thursday at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, midnight in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand with more of my standard bullshit. Not sure what I'll be playing. Probably more Guild Wars 2, but I could see myself playing other stuff. I still need to play Lost Skies since they released that, and I got that on early access. I have that already installed, so that's a possibility. Regardless, back on Thursday. I hope the rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, choose one or more, goes great. Back on Thursday. hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. And ciao for now. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.